Hello student, today our lecture is about chapter 5 and chapter 6. The title of chapter 5 is Looking Forward. This chapter includes verb patterns, future forms, phrasal verbs, expressing doubts and certainty. Complete these sentences with ideas about you. Tell the class. So we need to complete these sentences with ideas about ourselves. For example, one day I want to be rich. Right now I'd like to have lunch. Tonight I'm going to watch a movie. This weekend I'm going to travel to the beach. Grammar spots. Number 2. What is the difference between these sentences? What is the difference between these sentences? I like working in New York. I'd like to work in New York. The first sentence is about the present. He likes to work in New York. The second one is about future. He likes to work in New York in the future. Number 3. Complete the sentences with the phrase work in New York. Put the verb work in the correct form. I want to work in New York. I'd love to work in New York. I enjoy working in New York. I'm fed up with working in New York. The verb after enjoy and fed up should be infinitive plus ing. I hope to work in New York. I'm thinking of working in New York. I'm looking forward to working in New York. After I'm looking forward to working, work plus ing. Discussing grammar. In these sentences, one or two verbs are correct, but not all the three. Work with partner, take the correct verbs. So we have to choose one or two of the verbs to put in the blanket. Number 1. In these sentences, one or two verbs are correct, but not all three. Work with a partner, take the correct verbs. So we have to choose one or two verbs. Number 1. I dash to work in Paris. The correct verbs is want and I'd like. I want to work in Paris. I'd like to work in Paris. Number 2. We dash going to Italy for our holidays. Are hoping, like, we are thinking of. The correct answer is we are thinking of. We are thinking of going to Italy for our holidays. She leave work early tonight. The correct answer is she can't leave. She can't leave work early tonight. Number 4. I dash to see you again. I hope to see you again. This verb is correct. I'd like to see you again soon. This is also correct verb. Number 5. He dash playing sports games on the Wii. wants, or is good at, or enjoys. He is good at playing sports on the Wii. This verb is correct. Also, he enjoys playing sport games on the Wii. This one is also a correct verb. Number 6. Are you learning foreign language? Are you learning foreign language? Want, like, good at. The correct answer is good at. Are you good at learning foreign languages? Because after want and like, the verb should be to plus infinitive. Number 7. We having a few days off soon. Are going, love to, or we are looking forward to. The correct answer is we are looking forward to having few days off soon. Because after I'd love, the verb should be infinitive, to plus infinitive. I'd love to. We are going to. So the correct answer is C. Number 8. I doing housework. I'm fed up with, hate, want, don't want. The correct answer is I'm fed up with doing housework, or I hate doing housework. So the correct verbs is A and B. Have you got any plans? Will, going to, and present continuous for a future. So we can use will, going to, and a present continuous to express thing we can do for a future. Number 1. Match question 1 to 4 with an answer from Pete and an answer from Debbie. Who has got definitive future plans? Who hasn't? So we have to choose an answer from Pete and an answer for Debbie for each question from 1 to 4. Number 1. What are you doing this evening? What are you doing this evening? The correct answer is I am meeting my brother for a drink. I am meeting my brother for a drink. From Debbie answers, nothing much. I think I'll just watch a DVD and order a pizza. So the answer for 1 is D, and from Debbie answers, the answer is H. Number 2. Are you doing anything interesting this weekend? The correct answer is yes. I am. I'm going to stay with an old school friend. So the answer is C. From this part, the answer is no, I'm not. I'll give you a ring and maybe we can do something together. Number 3. Are you going to have a party for your birthday? The answer is A. Of course, I'm going to invite all my friends. The answer from Debbie part is I haven't thought about it. Maybe I'll just celebrate at home with a few friends. Number 4. What are you doing on holiday? The answer is I'm going surfing for 2 weeks in Costa Rica. The correct answer is I can't decide. Perhaps I'll go cycling in France. The next slide, we're gonna skip this part because it's for listening. Talk about you. Number 3. With your partner, ask and answer the 4 questions in exercise 1 about you. Grammar spot. Will, going to, and the present continuous can all refer to future time. So we can use will, going to, and present continuous to express future time. Number 1. Will can express an intention decided at the time of speaking. For example, I'll give you a ring. I'll give you a ring. Number 2. Going to can express a plan decided before the time of speaking. For example, I'm going to stay with a friend. I'm going to stay with a friend. Number 3. The present continuous. The present continuous is verb plus ing. Can express an arrangement. For example, I'm working late this evening. So will can express an intention decided at the time of speaking. Going to decided before the time of the speaking, while the present continuous express an arrangement. Discussing grammar. Number 1. Work with a partner. Choose the correct verb form. Number 1. Have you decided which university to apply for? Oh yes, I'm going to apply for Oxford. So the correct answer, I'm going to apply for Oxford. Number 2. I haven't got your mobile number. Really? I'm going to text it to you right now. The correct answer is I'll text you it to you right now. Number 3. A. We don't have any fruit in the house. I'm going shopping this afternoon. The correct answer is I will go shopping this afternoon. Because after I'm going, there should be preposition to. I'm going to get some apples. I'm going to get, or I'll get some apple. I'll get some apple. So the correct answer is I'll. Number 4. My bag is really heavy. Give it to me. I'll carry it for you. So the correct answer is I'll. Number 5. Tony is back from holiday. Is he? I'll give him a ring. Number 6. What will we have, or are we having for supper? Supper is the dinner. What are we having for supper? Correct answer, are we having? I'm going to make spaghetti bolognese. The correct answer is I'm going. Vocabulary and speaking. Phrasal verbs, literal. Phrasal verbs consist of a verb plus adverb or preposition. Some phrasal verbs are literal. Look at these examples. I want to move back home. So the verb move plus back. This is a phrasal verb. The meaning of move back is moving. So this phrasal verb is literal because because the meaning of the phrasal verb, the verb plus the adverb or the preposition, is the same as the meaning of the verb, just for example, the word move. I took away all hope for the future. So the verb is take and the adverb away. So this is the phrasal verb, and also it is literal because the meaning of the phrasal verb is the same as the meaning of the verb. She grew up in a small village. Grow up. Number 1. Complete the sentences with a word from the books. Out, at, down, on, back, off. Number 1. Come in and take your coat. Take off. Take off your coat. Number 2. Put something warm. It is cold. Put on something warm. It is cold today. 3. There is some ice cream in the freezer. Can you get it out? Can you get it out? Number 4. If you don't feel well, go and lie down. Go and lie down. Number 5. Look at the countryside. Isn't it beautiful? Look at. Look at. Number 6. I'll lend you £20. Pay me back when you can. Pay me back. Pay me back. Okay. Phrasal verbs who is idiomatic. Idiomatic mean that the phrasal verb, the meaning of the phrasal verb is different from the verb itself. We said that the phrasal verb is a verb plus adverb or preposition. The literal one, the meaning of the phrasal verb is the same as the verb itself, while the idiomatic phrasal verbs, the meaning of the phrasal verbs is different from the verb itself. For example, I gave up my job because I was bored. Gave up means stopped. Stopped is different than the verb gave. The meaning is different. She picked up English from the children. She picked up means learn bit by bit. So learn bit by bit is different from the meaning of pick. The plane took off late. Took off is the phrasal verb. The meaning of took off is leave the ground. So it is idiomatic because the meaning is different than the meaning of the verb took or take. Number 4. Match the phrases with the pictures. Look up a word is matched with number 4. Look after a baby is matched with number 1. Run out of milk is matched with 5. Fall out with someone is number. Fall out with someone is matched with number 2. Get on well with somebody is matched with number 3. The next slide, we're gonna take number 3. Complete the sentences with a phrasal verb from exercise 2. Read them aloud. So we're gonna choose phrasal verbs. These are phrasal verbs because they are consist of a verb plus adverb from this exercise, and put on in exercise 2 we fill the blank. Okay, number 1. I am dash my glasses. I can't find them anywhere. I am looking for. I am looking for something. I'm looking for my glasses. Number 2. I like these jeans. Can I wear them on? Can I try them on? Can I try them on? Try them on. Number 3. Those jeans look great. Turn round, turn round, turn round so I can see the back. Number 4. Don't drop litter on the floor. Don't drop litter on the floor. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Number 5. Don't throw away, don't throw away. Don't throw away the newspaper, I want to read it. Number 6. Why are all these lights on? Turn them off, turn them off. Number 5. It's for you. You can solve this exercise, and also talking about you can solve this exercise as well. Now let's move to chapter 6. The title of chapter 6 is The Way I See It. It includes what, like, comparative and superlative, synonyms and antonyms, what's on. Number 2. Think of more answer to the questions. Do you like Mia? Yes, she's my friend. Yes, she is my best friend. No, I can't stand her. She's all right. Also, I can say, yes, I like her so much. She's a nice girl. Number 3. Match a question in A with an answer in B. What's your teacher like? She's great. She helps us a lot. So the answer for 1 is B. What sport do you like? Number F. Cycling and skiing. Cycling and skiing. What does your brother look like? He's got a blonde hair and blue eyes. Do you like pizza? I love it. Number E. What's the weather like today? Number A. Lovely, warm and sunny. Who are your parents? How are your parents? Number C. They are okay, busy as usual. Now let's move to the next slide. What is like? What is it like? Number 1. Mia often travels in her job. She's talking to her friend Tom about Shanghai. Complete Tom's questions. What is Shanghai like? What is Shanghai like? It is very big and noisy, but it's very exciting. What the Chinese food like? What the Chinese food like? It is the best in the world. I just love Chinese food. So the question is about Chinese food. What are the people like? What are the people like? They are very friendly and they are really want to do business. So the question is about the people. What is the weather like? What is the weather like? When I was there, it was hot and humid. So the question is about the weather. What are the buildings like? What are the buildings like? There are new buildings everywhere, but if you look hard, you can still find some older ones too. part is about listening, so we can skip this one. Comparing people. Number 3. Read the profile of the 4 people. Complete the sentences, compare them. So you have to choose 4 people. You read about 4 people you choose and answer the question about them. Number 4. Compare 2 women. Then compare the 2 men. So you need to compare between 2 women, then compare with the other 2 men. For example, Agnes is younger than Malvo. Make sentences about their personalities. Compare 2 or 3 of them. So you need to compare, make sentences and compare between their personality. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Reading and speaking. Multicultural London. Number 1. What do you want from the country you live in? Put these qualities in order of importance for you. So number 1 is the most important. So you need to order these qualities depend or based on your importance to you. For example, what is the country you want to live in? The quality, for example, number 1, a safe and honest society, a good education for children and adults, the opportunity to find work and have a career, a good place to bring up your children, a society where you people are free to say and do what they want. So order these qualities based on your importance. 2. Read the introduction to the article. What is special about London? What is special about Stroud Green Road? This is the article, this is the introduction of the article. London is the most multicultural city in the world. On an ordinary street in North London, people from across the globe live and work side by side. Here on Stroud Green Road, there are Turks, Chinese, Afghans, Pakistanis, Vietnamese, Colombians, Polish, Kenyans, and French. What are the thoughts of the people who live here? What do they think of the land they now call home? So you need to answer this question. What is the most special about London? The most special about London is in an ordinary street, many nationalities live in one street, so it is a multicultural society. In this slide, find a student from another group, compare and swap information. So you need to work with your colleagues and swap information. Vocabulary, synonyms and antonyms. Synonyms and antonyms. Synonym means the same meaning of the word. Antonyms means the opposite meaning of the word. Number 1. Look at the exact form of the next one, page 51. It was hard to find work. It was also difficult to talk to people, but things got easier. So, which words are synonyms? Which words are synonyms? Hard and difficult, they are synonyms. They have the same meaning. Which words are antonyms? Mean opposite. which was its opposite in the meaning to other words. Easier or easy is antonyms of hard or difficult. They are opposite. Easy or easier is the opposite of difficult or hard. We use synonyms and antonyms because we don't want to repeat words. What's wrong with this conversation? It is a lovely day, isn't it? Yes, it is lovely. But it wasn't very lovely yesterday, was it? No, it wasn't lovely. The wrong with this conversation, they are repeating the same word. Lovely. It is repeated in each sentences. So they can use another word or the synonym of lovely. Try the conversation again using the word beautiful, nice, and horrible. So we can use these synonyms to match with the answer or the conversation here. Number 4. Think of another word of these adjectives. So we need to find synonyms of these adjectives. Good looking. The synonym of good looking is smart or handsome. Amazing. Synonym is wonderful. Crazy. Mad. Mad is the same meaning or another word. Big, large, new, fresh or modern, old, ancient, awful, horrible, cold, chilly. Number 5. Work in pairs. Write sentences using an adjective in exercise 4. Read them to another group. They must reply using a synonym. For example, George is good looking, isn't he? Yes. Yes, bet. You bet he's really handsome. You bet he's really handsome. Antonyms. An antonym means the opposite of the words. Number 3. Complete the conversation with synonym in the box. So we have to complete these sentences using the synonym in this box. Tiny, clever, annoyed, wealthy, fed up, pleased. Jane's number 1. Jane comes from a very rich family. Really? I know her uncle was very rich. Was very wealthy. Wealthy is the synonym for rich. Rich, wealthy. Number 2. Was Sophie angry when you were late? Yeah, she was pretty annoyed. It is true. Angry, annoyed. The synonym, angry, annoyed. Number 3. Jack's such an intelligent boy. He is very clever for a 10-year-old. So clever is intelligent is the synonym for clever. Clever, intelligent. Number 4. I've had enough of winter now. I know. I'm fed up with all these dark nights. Had enough. Fed up. The same meaning. Synonym. Fed up. Had enough. Number 5. Dave and Sarah's flat is small, isn't it? It is tiny. I don't know how they live there. Small, tiny. The same meaning. Small, tiny. 6. Are you happy with your new car? Yes, I'm very pleased with it. It goes really well. It goes really well. Pleased, very pleased means happy. Pleased, happy. Number 6. Tom's is so messy. Yes, teenagers aren't very tidy, are they? Tidy is the opposite of messy, or the antonyms of tidy. Messy, tidy, opposite. Think number 7. Think of a word that means the opposite of these adjectives. So we need to find the opposite or the antonyms of these adjectives. For example, easy, difficult, opposite. Noisy, quiet, noisy, quiet. Miserable, happy, miserable, happy. Polite, rude. The opposite of polite is rude. Naughty, nice, or calm. Naughty. Exciting, boring, clever, stupid, clean, dirty. Number 8. Agree with these sentences using anonym. So we have to agree with these sentences. Agree with these sentences using the anonym. Agree using the opposite meaning. But the sentences should be negative. Because we have to agree. That man was so rude to me. Yes, he wasn't very polite, was he? So I agree with this sentence, and rude is the same meaning of he wasn't very polite. Some people are so stupid. Yes, they aren't very clever, are they? They aren't very clever, are they? Dave's flat is always so dirty. Yes, it wasn't very tidy, very clean, is it? His wife always looks so miserable. Yes, she isn't very happy, is she? Number 5. Their children are so naughty. Yes, they aren't very nice, are they? Number 6. This lesson is boring. Yes, it isn't very exciting, is it? This is the end of our lecture. See you again in another lecture.